my drinks down in the club. I always keep that shit on top. My piece flush like a disco ball. I dance like I don't give a fuck. I flush my drinks down in the club. I always keep that shit on top. My piece flush like a disco ball. I dance like I don't give a fuck. I don't know if it's me that you need. You miss me here, though I don't pick up your call. It's been falling, I've been stalling for weeks. The stars are pretty when the sky falls. Won't you come by my side? I'll give you I flush my drinks down in the club. I always keep that shit on top. My piece flush like a disco ball. I dance like I don't give a fuck. I flush my drinks down in the club. If it's me that you need, I always keep that shit on top. You know I don't pick up your call. My piece flush like a disco ball, and I've been stalling for weeks. I dance like I don't give a fuck. When the sky falls. Won't you come by my side? I'll give you
Are you seeing this? This is insane. This looks so good. I mean, just, oh, hold on. You gotta see this, Wait. Okay. You got the navy with navy spoke, with white hub, orange nipples, half white. Oh, and it's like the same navy purple-ish thing from the graphics. I mean, you can't get more spot on than that. I mean, oh, I can't. It looks so good. Now when I got home, I had to throw these things on and then life got in front of me. But just looking at them is incredible. I think Nick at Moto-Fied did an absolutely amazing job. And tying these in too with the Warp 9 sliders, the Sprocket with the titanium bolts. I mean, everything is coming together. Obviously, I'm still missing a chain and some bits here and there, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I think a few things, you know, when it comes to powder coating your wheels that I'd like to inform you guys on is, I think number one, find the right shop. Number two, definitely pick the colors beforehand. I tossed around the idea of just keeping these black and white, kind of how they were Plasti-dip, just, you know, making the spokes and nipples black and white. But I honestly sat and stared and photoshopped this bike probably 5 or 6 different times over the course of 2 weeks. And I think the colors came out absolutely spectacular. I prefer this over just the black and white. I think it ties in so well with the graphics and really with the entire emphasis of this motorcycle. I think it looks awesome. And then I think, you know, beforehand, definitely pick the right colors. Now, hold on, let me find it. So what we ended up going with was, let's see, Misty Wave Blue for the blue here from Prismatic Powders, a pearl white, obviously clear coat on everything, and then Nick had some pumpkin orange that he used to pretty much, it's KTM orange, to match everything. I think if you can hunt through Prismatic Powder's website and really get to know which colors will fit your bike or whatever the build theme is before you get into the powder coating process, is a huge step, and honestly would probably save a week because I ended up going up there with that front headlight plate and trying to color match these, and I stared at freaking color swatches for like an hour or two just to make sure that it looked good. But I think honestly this color match, I think it's spot on. And then obviously we had to add some new rubber since the old tires, well, I mean, they were getting pretty much gone at the point they were at. So instead of sticking to the Bridgestone Battle Axe tires that came on the bike from the factory that I never changed for 2 years, I'm switching things up a little bit. Now, I don't know much about tires, and this was a recommendation from not only hunting through the internet, but talking to a lot of you. And I got the Michelin, what are these? I don't even know. The Michelin Pilot Power 2CTs. And this seems to be a much more aggressive tire. It's, when they were off the bike, or off the rims I should say, they were squishy. I mean, like super, super squishy, and they're a lot more cone shaped. So they should help on the track. So these should be insanely grippy and help as I do even more track days this year. And honestly, they look bigger. They look taller, like, to me, than the factory Bridgestones. I think that's because they're more cone shaped, but I don't know. First impression, just looking at them, obviously I haven't ridden them yet, they look taller. But I'm excited to see not only one, how much better they are and grippier they are at the track, but number two, how long they last. Because I would think that these would probably burn out pretty quick, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. And thank you to the power of the internet, because after posting on my community page about these titanium bolts and how, well, I think they look amazing, one of you commented and said, well, these will probably not hold up like steel, especially for a street bike. That apparently most of the time, if you see titanium bolts, they're only really used in race applications and used for one race, and then they replace them after every single race. Just because this titanium, I guess, is a lot more fragile than steel. Stronger yet lighter, but I guess can get worn out quicker, which doesn't make much sense to me. But I guess it'll be a good test to see how well these actually hold up through normal street riding, a few track days, and what they end up looking like at the end of the season. Now I went with these just because, one, they look cool, but number two, the factory steel ones that I've had on here, they were pretty torn up. I don't do the best job of taking these off with Torx bits, so a few of those teeth were getting pretty warped and a little bit screwed, so I ended up just replacing them because of that. I mean, I had to take the rear sprocket off many times just to Plasti-dip these wheels. Now I don't have to do that anymore. But I guess a weird tip, a cool finding, some information that I learned from you guys, and I guess something that we'll be able to test. As it's all said and done, I think this project is turning out to be one of my favorites. I think performance-wise, not much is gonna change, but aesthetically, I think it's absolutely incredible what the Moto-Fied team was able to do. Well, now I got to get the chain mounted, the front sprocket mounted, which that'll be an interesting one because I got non-dampened instead of dampened, so we'll see how that goes. And then get, obviously, these sliders officially installed. Now, nothing's torqued yet, just because I'll have to adjust the chain, but this is coming together. Oh yeah, and this plastic number plate y'all been asking about, well, this is causing me a lot more issues than I thought, but I got the graphics to match. So this is gonna be pretty darn cool. So I guess as we continue through this off season and I find days that are here and there 50 degrees that I'm just kicking myself for not being able to ride, I'm gonna keep working through this and try to get this thing pumped out as possible to get a good final reveal together. If you have any questions about the build process so far, if I've missed some things, if you can provide me with some knowledge on some of the things that I've put on this bike that I just don't know, I would love for you to put them in the comments down below. I don't know everything. A lot of the times I'm confused, and this is a first for a lot of me. So this is a first for me. So let me know, stay tuned, and as always, remember, keep riding.